and the mic. Oh, got it. Cool. Netflix is home to some of the biggest thrillers like Knives Out and more recently Jaane Jaan. How does it feel to be a part of one of the most ambitious, as she rightly said, and entertaining thrillers to come out of Netflix? और आपको क्या लगता है कि audiences इस फिल्म के बारे में सबसे उन्हें अच्छा क्या लगेगा?
जी, firstly, namaste again to everybody. Thank you so much for. Sorry. नमस्ते आप सबको, थैंक यू आप लोग आए. उम्मीद है आप लोगों को हमारा ट्रेलर अच्छा लगा होगा. और आई जस्ट फील ऑनेस्टली privileged and thankful and grateful for the opportunity to work with Homi Sir in this film. I think that it's such a new kind of film. मैंने इस genre में काम नहीं किया है पहले और मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा मज़ा आया पता है काम करके. काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिला काम के बारे में, काम के अलावा भी, और इतने दिग्गज कलाकारों के साथ काम करके बस बहुत अच्छा लगा. तो आई थिंक ग्रैटिट्यूड इज़ द आंसर टू योर क्वेश्चन. एंड व्हाट्स एक्साइटिंग अबाउट आवर फिल्म इज़ मुझे लगता है दैट ऑफ कोर्स यू नो इन एनी टिपिकल हू डन इट लाइक यू शुडंट बी एबल टू गेस हू द किलर इज, एंड दैट गोज विदाउट सेइंग. बट उसके अलावा भी यू नो द प्रोसेस ऑफ फाइंडिंग आउट who the killer is, the world that Homi Sir invites you into, the world that Dinu Sir is presenting to you, is just so wholesome, so funny, so interesting. It's such a new take कि मुझे लगता है इस दुनिया में बस सफ़र करना मज़ेदार होगा. उम्मीद तो यही है.
I was just waiting for you to continue so that you spill some beans because Pankaj has given me the responsibility of finding who the suspect is, right? So who the killer is.
That is Pankaj Sir's responsibility. He's done it brilliantly. So he's just pretending like it's yours. It's really not. The job is done.
Thank you so much. And that let's get to Pankaj Sir only next. And Pankaj Sir, आपके साथ सबसे पहले Netflix पे आप छाए हुए. हमने सबने देखा लूडो, गुंजन सक्सेना, and of course Sacred Games. Now that you're coming back to Netflix with Murder Mubarak, आप अपने और Netflix के इस तालमेल के बारे में हमें क्या बताना चाहोगे?
बहुत अच्छा है तालमेल. रब ने बनाया मुझे तेरे लिए, नेटफ्लिक्स के लिए नहीं. अच्छा है. ओटीटी ने दुनिया बड़ी कर दी है. अब कुछ हर अभिनेता के पास अच्छे मौके हैं, अच्छी कहानियां हैं, तो बढ़िया तालमेल है. बहुत अच्छा है. वो लूडो हो, गुंजन सक्सेना हो, और भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं वहाँ पे. लोग काफ़ी देखते हैं, पसंद करते हैं. ये भी करेंगे. मैं अभी बता देता हूँ कि इस साल की सबसे ज़्यादा पसंद की जाने वाली फिल्म होने वाली है ये.
आपके दोनों दीवाने हैं ही. आपको मर्डर मुबारक और बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया.
आप सबको मुबारक हो मर्डर.
Thank you. Vijay, my next question is for you. कि if I can take the liberty to say, आप तो Netflix के darling हो. And each role of yours, you know, even the platform itself is so distinct, and you always surprise viewers with your roles, which has multiple layers, multiple shades in them. क्या आकाश डोगरा भी उन्हीं कदमों पर चलेंगे, and without giving away too much, आप थोड़ा बताएंगे आपके कैरेक्टर के बारे में, हम क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं?
It was a little bit of break from the bad guys that I played. I would like to say that because although ये mystery है तो मैं पूरा reveal नहीं करूँगा. But आकाश डोगरा is a lawyer, pro bono केस लड़ता है, फ्री में वकालत करता है, और उसका कहीं दिल टूटा है, तो अभी इतना ही पता है. और ये दिल्ली का जो क्लब है, he has a kind of a love-hate relationship with this club, and he wants to run away from it. So this is what I can tell right now.
पंकज जी.
क्लब से आ रहा है. बहुत कमाल, विचित्र सी जगह है, अद्भुत जगह है. फिल्म देखेंगे तो पता चलेगा.
इस अद्भुत जगह के एक और किरदार से हम बात करते हैं. करिश्मा, my next question is for you. And आपने हमेशा कहा है कि जब आप कोई भी किरदार करेंगी, the role should be motivating enough for you know to go back to work. Can you tell us what was the particular reason behind saying yes to Murder Mubarak, and what can the audience expect from Shehnaz Noorani?
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, trailer कैसा लगा? Genuinely. Okay, great. I think that's what the entire cast wants to hear. So I think, yes, as you all know, I'm very selective about what I do. So when Homie called me, and Homie is an old dear friend of mine, we went to school together, we've grown up together, and of course he's such a fantastic, quirky guy and maker.
But you forgot about me.
Yeah. So when I heard the script, the first reaction was like, oh my god, I have to be a part of this fantastically unusual film. So yes, I think you'll get to see a very different me in Shehnaz Nurani. And lots to expect, and I hope you all really enjoy the film as much as the trailer.
We look forward to the different avatar of yours and wishing you the best. Thank
And
you.
of course, I have to add this absolutely stellar, fantastic cast. It was a pleasure to work with everyone, from Beenu to Netflix to all these amazing actors. We had a blast and cherished memories, genuinely.
Thank you. Wish you the best. Thank you so much. So, Alyssa, my next question is for you, and to give you the mic here. From Love Stories to Fame Game, coming on the Bollywood Wife Show, and now Murder Mubarak, each ensemble is more unique from the other. क्या प्रेप जाता है एक ensemble में काम करने के पीछे, especially जब कैमरा के सामने हर एक अलग-अलग method, हर एक इंसान का अलग-अलग method होता है to perform.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Exactly जैसे आप बोल रहे हो ऐसा ensemble cast है. So when I got this opportunity, when Omi called me and narrated a part of the script and everything, when I heard about the cast, it's very rare कि आपको एक फिल्म में मौका मिलता है कि करिश्मा के अलावा मैंने किसी और के साथ पहले काम नहीं किया था. So I got the opportunity to work with Sara, Tiska, Sohail, Pankaj ji, Vijay, Dimple, who was my childhood crush. जब बॉबी बन रही थी हम बहुत बहुत छोटे थे, राज अंकल के घर जाते थे तो लगता था इतनी खूबसूरत कौन है, और अभी भी वो इतनी खूबसूरत. Unfortunately she is not here. So that was something very 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 exciting, and to be part of this ensemble cast, especially to be directed by Omi, was absolutely wonderful. And like you said, you took the names of all the things what I've done for Netflix. मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ Netflix को बोलता रहता हूँ मुझे घर जवाई बना ले और घर पे ही रखे, काम करते रहूँगा मैं Netflix के लिए.
And we were backstage and he stopped me.
मेरे 20 रुपए याद रखना.
Sir, 40 है, इसलिए कह रहा था, हुकुम.
नहीं वो मेरे रोल का एक है, मैं जहाँ जाता हूँ
पैसे,
मेरा दिल बहुत बड़ा, रणवजे का दिल बहुत बड़ा, 20-20 रुपए लोगों को बांटता रहता हूँ.
इसलिए मैंने दिल के करीब अपने पास रखे हैं, अपने करीब रखे हैं.
मिठाई बच्चों के लिए.
ये इंतजार रहेगा. जिसका my next questions for you, your performances. Often praised for their depth that it has, and how did you approach your character in this film, and what's one aspect or characteristic of Roshni Batra that particularly stayed with you, stuck with you?
Thank you, Sachin. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for crossing the ceiling for us, most of you. When I met Homie, he looked at me and he said, "Yeah, Chise!" Have I met him before? I'd never met him before. And he just gave me this big hug, and I was like, I'm losing my memory, I'm using the phone too much. मेरे को याद नहीं आ रहा है मैं इनको कहाँ मिली हूँ. But that's what it was like. He has this way of making everything seem like easy, breezy. He let you do your own thing, very improvisational. Roshni Batra, I've never done a comedy to this level. And for me that was really joyous. सबने मेरे को बहुत दुखियारी माताओं के रोल में देखा है, और तुझे सब है पता है ना माँ, etc. But so to see and to be this person who could do these bizarre things. And the thing with Homie is he doesn't say you as an actor आप अपना shot देते हैं and then you look at him कि everybody looks at the director बहुत उम्मीद से कि कैसा किया मैंने, how was I, and he said I can't say the word for it, but you would just say क्या तूने, and I would be like
you know, only Omi can say these things to you. It's hilarious. He's hilarious. Two other things to add to this. I've been a fan of the work that Maddock has been doing. I got my eye on them, and they were just the most fantastic producers. So enabling, so comforting. They had our back. We were there for a long 3 or 4 schedules in Delhi when we were shooting. They made it so comfortable. Thank you for that. And I'm finally on Netflix. So ta-da!
Woo! Congratulations on that. And I was trying to eavesdrop what's happening here. Omi was trying to figure out, do I talk to that? But Iska, I think you're still in the, I like that you're in the character today, Delhi Royal Club character, because when you serve her and I love the way you said it. So you're full.
Tujhe sab hai pata hai na ma. She's a totally different kind of mom. She's got it going on, this mom. In this club, she's got it going on. She's not the mom that you saw earlier.
Oh, we got I like the vibe there. Wishing you the best. And Suhail, my questions to you. Delhi ke Gabru Jawan.
जी
You know, did being from Delhi and your familiarity with the city made it easy for you to step into the character?
100%. मतलब जहाँ से मैं आता हूँ वहाँ की कहानी होगी, और मेरे घर के बहुत पास था जहाँ पे हम लोग शूट कर रहे थे, तो उस एरिया में मैं बड़ा हूँ और ऐसे किरदार मैंने बहुत देखे हैं, तो थोड़ी आसानी हो जाती है। तो सही
थोड़ा अपने कैरेक्टर के बारे में हम बताएंगे please?
तो यश बत्रा नाम है, वो लोग उसको गलत समझते हैं, भोला सा आदमी है, कभी कभी ड्रग्स कर लेता है तो लोग गलत समझते हैं बेचारे को। कई बार ऐसा होता है सचिन, कई चीजें जैसी दिखती हैं वैसी होती नहीं, पर कई बार जैसी दिखती हैं वैसी होती हैं। ये जानने के लिए आपको फिल्म देखनी पड़ेगी।
लोग सर डिसेप्टिव 15 मार्च को पता चलेगा हमें क्या है, कौन है खूनी। बट विशिंग यू ऑल द बेस्ट एंड विद दैट मेरे सवाल जवाब का कोटा खत्म हो चुका है। आई ओपन द फ्लोर फॉर मीडिया, बट बिफोर यू आस्क अ क्वेश्चन प्लीज रेज योर हैंड, आइडेंटिफाई योरसेल्फ, द पब्लिकेशन दैट यू बिलोंग टू, और सवाल किससे पूछना चाहते हैं। दैट मीन्स इट गेट्स इजियर फॉर अस टू एड्रेस द क्वेश्चन विद द राइट पर्सन। सो आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑल ऑडियंस टू प्लीज Smita. Yeah, congratulations. Go for it.
Yeah, my question is for Ruchika. Hi Ruchika. Trailer is awesome. रुचिका, हमने बहुत सारी थ्रिलर फिल्म्स इधर देखी हैं, तो ऐसे में आप पे कैसा प्रेशर था इसको डिफरेंट बनाना, किस तरीके से ये आपने डिफरेंट रखा है, इसमें हम क्या अलग देख पाएंगे?
थैंक यू वेरी मच स्मिता जी। आई थिंक टिपिकली जब आप एक हूडनेट थ्रिलर देखते हो उसमें बहुत सस्पेंस और थ्रिल एज द नेम सजेस्ट है, लेकिन ह्यूमर बहुत लिमिटेड हो जाता है। बट इस फिल्म में प्लॉट क्वर्की भी है, मर्की भी है, सो आई थिंक दैट राइट बैलेंस ऑफ अ लॉट ऑफ ह्यूमर। एंड जो ट्रेलर में अगर आपने देखा, स्टार्टिंग में कहा है कि अंग्रेज चले गए इन्हें छोड़ गए, तो अगर आप पंकज जी पे तब जूम करेंगे तो ये जब हम सब बातें कर रहे थे यूज लाइक मैं कहा हूँ, एंड आई थिंक जस्ट द लेंस विथ विच Dino and Homi have looked at this film as an outsider who enters this posh Delhi club, which makes it so aspirational, and yet Pankaj ji's character makes it so rooted. तो कभी कभी आप इनके साथ हंस रहे हो, इन पर हंस रहे हो, मतलब 20 रुपए का टिप राजा जी दे सकते हैं ऐसी दुनिया में। But yeah, so I'm hoping the humor and just the way we try to reinvent this genre, I'm hoping that it sets a new sort of benchmark for storytelling of whodunits in Netflix in India. Thank you.
Thank you for your question. Next, raise your hands. The volunteers will help you with the mic. Hi.
Hello, here, center, at the
Right
center.
center.
Yeah. Shilpa here from Mayapuri Magazine. My question is for Karishma. Hello, Karishma ji. Karishma, as a seasoned actress, how do you navigate the nuances of character development in an OTT platform compared to traditional cinema? What aspect do you find most rewarding in this digital space?
So, to be very honest, I think in OTT things are much more realistic, much more prepared. Not that they aren't in films, but in OTT, you have a lot more readings and a lot more time given. And then there are two ways, because some are long platform, which is like a series, which is very different, but this was a film. But the interesting thing for me in Murder Mubarak was that this character, she is yes an actress and maybe a dream girl from suspense movies, but she's very real, she's very quirky and eccentric, but she's very human. And that's what I found really intriguing and different, because that was Homi's main thing, that yeah, she may be a bit OTT in her ways, but she is human. So I really liked that aspect from it. So you'll see a different me. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. Well, my next question is for Homi ji. जिस तरह से कहानियाँ आप बताते हैं जो ऑडियंस को हुक करके रखती है स्टार्ट टू एंड, तो क्या कुछ कहना चाहेंगे मर्डर मुबारक इस फिल्म के लिए नेटफ्लिक्स की प्लेटफॉर्म क्यों अकॉर्डिंग टू यू?
I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice, sorry. No, because I didn't have a choice. It was a fantastic marriage. It's been, for a while I've been wanting to have that red N on one of my pieces of work, and now I finally got it. And what was the question?
Why Murder Mubarak on Netflix platform?
It's the best collaboration you can have for something like this. They know how to package it, they know how to do everything good with it. So it's a no-brainer.
Hi,
and that was Sarah's mic drop because she appreciated what I just said.
Yeah, on the center, this is Sohail from Action Bollywood. My question can be to any of the filmmaker, Dino ji, Homi, you could answer, or Ruchika.
I'll answer.
I know it would be very fair to ask this question, but then ये जो फिल्म है, सस्पेंस थ्रिलर है, मुझे याद दिलाती है 36 चाइना टाउन की actually, and I would like to ask Karishma also, like Kareena was there in the film. तो जब वो क्लब की कहानी बताते हैं तो वो फिल्म इमीडिएटली रिफ्लेक्ट्स. तो how Abbas Mastan ji were there, who is known for his twist and turn and lots of made such good films. So how were you very conscious about the thing that you don't people don't compare that thing and you try to be a little different also?
Well, I unfortunately haven't seen that film, so I don't know if I'll be able to pull any references from that into this. What makes this film extremely unique is the fact that it's carved out of a book. So it's a piece of work that's already been written a while ago, and the script has been carved out of that. And I don't know about the film. I mean, I haven't seen the film you're talking about, but I'm not sure if any film has been done in a colonial gymkhana, which we have only a handful of in the country, where it's based. So that's the quirkiness is. It's actually it's quite a caustic look at the elite, but a subsect of the elite who are in these colonial clubs, living with a colonial hangover, where the politics of the club is more important to them than the politics of the country, where they live for each other's validation, and it's a very bizarre world. I mean, it's the rich have never looked so poor.
I'm not sure whether Kareena was in this movie. She was? Okay, I'm sorry, I may have not watched it. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't watched this movie, so I can't really comment about that. But this movie is very different.
She's quite different to me. What do I say? No, honestly, I think that both me and Bambi, Todi, have been born in maybe a world of privilege. But I think the main difference is that I think Bambi's a bit oblivious of her privilege in a certain way. Like, she just expects it to be that way because she doesn't know any better. I think that I recognize the privilege that I come from. I also work with people, and I think I have a slightly more real upbringing to her, and as a result of which I'm a little more maybe sensitive than she is. But I think she's also infinitely more stylish and glamorous than I am, and she's also a kleptomaniac, which you will find out. and I'm not, or at least I have to say I'm not. So those are the differences. But yeah, well, Sanjay sir thinks I steal all his food, but that aside, I think yeah, that should hopefully answer your question.
My next question is for
Well,
Vijay.
that's all the time we have for the Q&A.
My question is for Vijay. I want to know that a lot of people. It's no secret that you're Netflix darling. Have people come to you for advice that how should they navigate that career when it comes to OTT?
I lost you.
Have people asked you for advice how to navigate and go about their career when it comes to OTT because you're Netflix's darling?
What advice do I have for
Or
others?
have people come to you? Do people ask you for advice?
No, nobody asked me for advice. Nobody considers me wise.
May I answer this question? अच्छा काम करो, acting अच्छा करो, अच्छी acting करो, सब set हो जाता है. Correct?
बहुत अच्छे.
Thank you so much. Well, there's so much.
नयन, नयन क्या नाम?
Okay, one last question.
डांस हो जाए.
आपका हुक्म सलाह.
कॉलैब करता.
Thank you, first of all. So my question is to Karishma. Recently, Dil To Pagal Hai was, re-released, and we have seen the craze that people have in the theaters still for you. And I think in the movie also you play a darling movie star. You are a darling movie star and you will remain that. But there is one complaint that I'm thinking possibly all of us have is that you do very few projects. And today there's a different paradigm shift. Vis-a-vis actresses, especially because of the OTT revolution, people are getting a lot of good parts to play, and thanks to Netflix as well. Would we see you more now?
Well, that's many questions in one.
That's right.
No time. To be very honest, I do selective work out of choice. I like doing that. I like to be comfortable, and I like to sail at my own pace. So, and that's the genuine truth. I think I'm lucky and thankful that I'm in a position or situation where I can say yes or no. Firstly, that answers. Hopefully, I will do more work, but depends on what I feel genuinely. The other thing is, I don't know. I didn't play an actress in Dil To Pagal Hai. No, yeah. But yeah, here, see, for me today, I want to do interesting roles. Literally something which will make me leave home. I've been lucky enough that I've played many unusual characters over the years. So I really need to be motivated and excited to go to a set. So yeah, that's the thing. And thank you so much. I think Dil To Pagal Hai was ahead of its times. And I'm so glad the audience still enjoys that movie. It's a special one for me. Thank you.
She's a darling superstar and you're a darling friend of ours from the media. So thank you for the question. And that's all for the end of the media Q&A from we have one last question because there's so much quirk and so much musty happening right here. What is the funniest moment that any one of you could share? Any funny incident from the sets of Murder Mubarak? There's so much musty happening right here. So.
Well, honestly, I think for us behind the camera, watching our director, his performance was the best thing for me. Genuinely, like she said, just watching Homie and his swag.
सेट से ज़्यादा मज़ा आता था रात को पैकअप के बाद होमी के कमरे में वो मतलब हम यादें बना रहे थे और साथ में फिल्म बन रही थी
यादें बना रहे थे
It's true.
No, keep dropping the mic.
Anybody else would like to add anything? Any funny incident?
डिम्पल मैम अपनी कुछ ज्वेलरी खरीद के लाती थी पुरानी दिल्ली से यार क्या पहनूंगी होमी ये लाई
The funniest was because it was an ensemble. कुछ ये जो मौजूद है यहाँ पर धुरंधर लोग, इनके अलावा ट्रिपल मैम और भी कुछ 7-8 इम्पोर्टेंट की कैरेक्टर्स हैं इस फिल्म में, तो बहुत बड़ी कास्ट है और उनमें से सबको मॉनिटर देखना होता था. जैसे कट भरे सब पहुंच गए मॉनिटर के पास, में सांस लेने की जगह नहीं होती थी. भूमि यूज्ड टू सिट, बाल अपने खींच के गेट आउट गाइस, no actor should come near the monitor. So this was something that he had to really, like, he had to have his guard on all the time.
I definitely think that.
Mike.
Who? Lolo ma'am. No, I definitely think that the गर्दी problem is a big problem क्योंकि होटल में भी ये problem हो गई थी क्योंकि एक बार जब मुझे पता चला कि दिल्ली में avocado toast बहुत अच्छा मिल रहा है तो मैंने सारे avocado शायद खा लिए तो संजय सर को मिला नहीं था तो I think the rush was a real problem on and off the set. Sorry संजय सर.
सारे avocado पूरे दिल्ली का avocado सारा मक्के की रोटी सरसों का साग और avocado अगर खत्म हो गया किचन में नहीं तो सारा के रूम में जाते थे वहां पे सारे पड़े होते थे और जो आप बात कर रहे हो आर्ट एक्टर्स की वो जो हमें हमारा एक पोस्टर है जो हम ऐसा देख रहे हैं वो मर्डर नहीं देख रहे हम एक्चुअली मॉनिटर देख रहे हैं
Thank you so much for reliving the memories of the sets of Murder Mubarak. I request all of you to please step forward for a nice photo op and we look forward to the quirky and murky Murder Mubarak. एक सेकंड
ये मोबाइल है.
I request you please step forward. Thank you. हमने एक वादा किया था कि जो हमारी फुल हाउस विनर थी स्मिता, if we could request you for a photo op with the entire cast and makers of Murder Mubarak, I request you please join us on stage. A photo op with the entire gang. Please make way for Smita, please. वो देना है वो नक्की. वो काटते दो दिन करें. Congratulations.
ये मोबाइल है.
She is the winner of our Full House Tombola. So congratulations to Smita. Smita, you want to go center and get a picture click?
ये white t-shirt.
Smita will also get. Once she's done with the picture, I'll disclose what she's going to get.
खड़ा हो गया.
Oh, Mr. It's a golden ticket which goes to Smita. The premiere pass for the industry screening of Murder Mubarak. Congratulations. You want to come forward, right center? Yeah, please. A little in the center. Thank you.
क्या मिला भाई?
Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you, Smita. See you at the exclusive screening. I'll do that. I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you, Smita. Congratulations. Thank you. A nice group photo for the entire family of Murder Mubarak. If you could follow the center mark here and then position. Little on the left, little on your right.
मोबाइल निकालता तो मैं थोड़ा आगे जाता है.